Man, nothing quite like opening night in the NBA. Clark, how nervous are some of the first-time players and coaches right now?
I think first-timers are certainly nervous. The butterflies are flying around. You just have to make sure they fly in formation. Nonetheless, when you have your first taste of being an NBA player or coach, it's a special night because you only can do a first thing one time.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. Okogie pulls down the board. Pass to Beal. First quarter of play, a minute in.
Woo! Decisive drive and finish right there. Beal sees everything out there so quickly. I love it.
Now the Timberwolves with it. 4-point game. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker, getting it away just in time.
Looking to win the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The free throw drops for Conley.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right, he needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Now here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three is up. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Suns have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Durant surveying the D. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now Conley. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Okogie, the pass to Aiden, and Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Bates Diop's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, number 21.
Aiden passes to Booker. Beal outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Booker. There's the 3. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Booker's got 6 points.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Beal. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Edwards against Booker. Pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. High arcing shot.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Edwards looking for an opening. Towns with the ball. Guarded by Durant. Towns passes to Edwards. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Now here's Beal. .124 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Durant, lets it fly, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. And here are the Timberwolves. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Here's Gobert. Down low. Here's Towns. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
The Suns have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Now here's Booker. He has 6. Pass to Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. All alone on the break. Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Some changes for Phoenix. Bol, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Okogie comes in for Devin Booker, and it's Lee in for Beal. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Brown, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Milton subbed in for Mike Conley. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. Phoenix making some changes. Watanabe comes in for Durant, and it's Beal in for Lee. The Suns trailing. Beal outside. Got a piece of it. Pass to Bates Diop to stop the drought. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Edwards. Anderson with it. Just 5 on the clock. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Three-pointer, Beal. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top, up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
The Timberwolves trail. On the court for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Tony Brown. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Lee. Beal against Milton. Now here's Beal over Milton. Oh, and Reed with a block. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Brown has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Edwards finds Reed. Bates Diop with a rebound.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Back to Beal. Well, Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA. Zone defense is in part because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint.
Phoenix making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Bull. Durant comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Booker in for Lee. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for Milton. Durant with a screen on Conley. Booker, the pass to Durant. Stolen by Reed. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 10.
The legs of Conley, they work just fine getting out there on that break.
It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Bates Diop. Right side Durant. 6 to shoot. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Booker. Reed with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Fires for 3. And Conley with the 3. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Phoenix calls timeout. Okogie's checked in for the Suns. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. The Suns have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Mike Conley.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line.
Yet known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
Conley passes to Towns. Back to Conley. Here's Towns. Guarded by Durant. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Conley. Towns has got 5 points.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Screen by Durant. Booker, pass to Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Excellent release in the pick and roll that time by Durant. He's developed a nice feel for the game.
Minnesota in the lead. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's McDaniels on the wing. From deep, Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Gordon. Yet to see a basket. Clock at 6. down by Edwards. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Beal, he's checked in for Booker.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And that one's good from Conley.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Beal surveying the D. Okogie, the pass to Durant. Durant owning the inside.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Watanabe's checked in for Okogie. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves.
4th in blocks. And it's easy to admire how pesky they were on the defensive end, jumping in passing lanes and being overall extremely aggressive going after steals, finishing in the top 5 in the league in that department.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. Beal with it. Gordon on the wing. Pass to Durant. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Gordon against McDaniels. Right side Durant. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
26 seconds left to play in the first half. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Gobert. Towns outside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
An open look for Durant, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to wait.
The previous play is under review.
If he got it off in time.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
Yeah, and the officials on the floor will make the final determination after reviewing the footage from the NBA's replay center. And we can follow along. We see what they're seeing.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello. You know, for Phoenix, Game 2 will be at the crib, at home, but not tonight. They're on the road. They want to start off the season strong.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, they're taking care of the ball.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Durant and Ayton are up front, heading the backcourt. It's Beal and Booker, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep..."
Oh, Rudy on the lob.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Here's Ayton, out to Beal, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Beal against Conley. To the paint. The Frenchman, Gobert.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Ayton draws the double. 5 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
Clock at 4, and stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. The kick out to Conley. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Suns trailing. Beal outside. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Beal, the pass to Ayton. The kick to Durant. Launches it. Phoenix no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Conley. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Edwards. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Okogie. Still no points. To the middle. Here's Durant. And that's just too close for KD. He finishes inside.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Suns making a change here. Bates Diop's checked in. First free throw is good. Phoenix making some changes. Bol, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Watanabe comes in for Okogie. And it's Gordon in for Beal. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Gordon, the pass to Booker. There's a screen by Bol. Fires from deep. And Booker, cash on the 3.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Conley passes to Anderson. Outside Edwards. Back to Anderson. Now Edwards. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Rejected by Bol.
How are you even supposed to shoot over Bol? insane length.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Here's Conley, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Conley's got 17 points.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Booker against Conley. Outside Booker. Pass to Watanabe. Here's Bates Diop. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Gordon. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Bol against Conley. Here's Gobert. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
Booker against Conley. The 3 is up. Booker no good. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Right side Edwards. Over Gordon. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Phoenix calls timeout. Some changes for Phoenix. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Watanabe. Okogie comes in for Bates Diop. And it's Bradley Beal in for Devin Booker. Gordon outside. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter here. Inside, here's Durant. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
And here's Anderson. No made baskets yet. Milton for 3. Bol grabs the board. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Durant finds Beal. Misses off the right iron.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Anderson passes to Reed. Here's Milton. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball in. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Naz Reid, Troy Brown out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot. Here's the 3, and Booker hits from deep.
So sharp with his mechanics. Shot clock winding down. No problem for Booker.
Edwards, a pass to Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The assist.
And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now Booker. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on Anderson.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Lee to the inside. With the 10-footer. Anderson can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He is sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Here's Milton. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Milton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Diop passes to Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Milton. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Phoenix calls timeout, and it seems like every team is looking for size and shooting out of the backcourt, Clark. Shake Milton fits that bill.
Yeah, you can't have enough of that size and shooting and versatility. Milton is 6'6", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, excellent range on the jump shot, and I think he's steadily improving in other areas of his game.
Some changes for Phoenix. Durant, he's checked in for Bates Diop. Watanabe comes in for Okogie. And it's Gordon in for Booker. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Conley's checked in for Brown. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Durant. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Reed to screen on Beal. From deep, Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Gordon on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Milton against Durant. Back to Watanabe from the arc. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. And McDaniels is subbed in for Milton. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the Suns with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Beal against Conley. Gordon outside. On the wing, Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Outside Edwards. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Left side, Durant. Pass to Ayton. Ayton draws the double. Beal with it. Puts up a 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 5. 1:27 left to play in the fourth quarter. change here. Booker's checked in. And stolen by Gobert. In transition. Pushing it up now. Towns. That's good. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
A minute 6 left in the final quarter. Booker, pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Beal, cash. And now they trail by just 4.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot.
Booker against Edwards.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? We'll see.
Durant against McDaniels. Money!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Edwards. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Pass to Towns for 3. Oh, that trifecta!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth. Durant inside. McDaniels covering. And not going to let him get the easy dunk. The defense put the stop to it. But a foul is called and a trip to the free throw line instead.
Yes, solid inside play by Aiden. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
Aiden hits them both.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Now here's Conley.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Well, Conley could put this team in a good position here. He's just got to relax and trust his mechanics.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Beal from outside. Offline. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here.
The end of the game.
This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game,